he called me like a week later and said, hey, I got another one if you want it. And I said, I want it. I went back and got the second one.
Okay.
And then I was researching it and I seen that, okay, they got a smaller version of it for like moving. So it was called a Pocket.
Right.
The Blackmagic Pocket 4K or the 6K. So I ended up getting one of those. And then it was tough learning those cameras, but you know, once we learned it, I got a partner up in Atlanta.
Right.
He been filming since forever. And I had heard about him. I had never did no work with him or nothing like that before, but
right.
I had seen all this stuff. He filmed for like a bunch of like the mainstream artists like Lecrae and you know all of those guys, and he worked on a couple films. So I was like, I need to reach out to him because he was originally from Jacksonville, but he moved to Atlanta.
Right.
And I had talked to him a couple years before about doing a music video for me, and that's when I was like, man, I gotta figure out how to do this myself.
Yeah.
So, but I reached out to him, and it was crazy because I didn't reach out to him for the actual show.
Oh, okay. This is the 3 series that is on YouTube.
No, these is the ones that's out now.
Oh, okay.
I reached out to him to do a music video for me.
Right.
Because I was like, I got so much going on. I just want to network.
Yeah.
I can do the music video myself now.
Right.
But now it's about networking.
Yes.
So I reached out to him. I was like, hey, I want you to do this music video for me. He was like, yeah, okay, cool. So I got a couple of the cast members that we was filming at the time, and we went to Atlanta and stayed up there, and we ended up shooting the music video there in Atlanta. It's on YouTube too, for the soundtrack.
Oh, okay. So the soundtrack for Backstreet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we shot the music video. The name of the song, Winning. It's called Winning.
Winning. Okay.
Will Thomas, he did the music video for me, and then I while I was there, I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, okay, you know anything about this camera? You know, yeah, man. So he started telling me, yeah, man, you got to upgrade it. You got to update the software on it and this and that and all of this. I was like, because I'm getting good stuff out of this one, but this one is filming in DPG, something like that. I'm like, it's every frame. Like, how do I edit that?
Right.
He was like, nah, you just got to upgrade it to or whatever. So he walked me through it, and I was like, you know what? How about you do the color grading for me? You know, so it's like me pulling at different people that actually does it now.
Right.
You know, trying to make the show better than what it was. I'm still learning it, you know, as far as like color grading and stuff like that. So
right.
Your stuff looking like it's on TV.
Yeah.
How about you do this for me or whatever, how much, whatever, boom. So he said, yeah, I do it. So he color graded the whole 4 episodes that's on Tubi and Amazon now. Yeah. He did the color grading for it. So what it was I would do the editing. I would film it, edit it, bounce it down, send it to him. And he would do the coloring, send it back.
So I know folks might be saying, wait a minute, did I just hear Tekulve say Prime and Tubi?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. How did that come up? But before that, all of this work, who is funding all of this stuff, Tekulve?
It's me and my wife.
Wow.
This is the thing. What people don't understand, like from the beginning, when I was doing music,
right,
I had no budget. I had to learn how to do it with no budget.
Yes.
So I have been taught how to do everything with no budget.
Yeah. And it's getting done.
So it's getting done. So I don't have to have a budget to go out there and film.
Right.
I got all my, once you get the equipment and get everything you need and learn how to use it, you just need the availability to do it. So like, now I ain't gonna say it didn't cost. Now it did cost. It cost, but once we got everything, like we was able to do it.
Yeah. I think what is interesting about passion and moving, the money shows up.
Yeah.
You know, like you have this idea and you know there's work to be done. You don't concern yourself about how much. You just go towards it, and the money shows up.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. So stuff is working out where you are learning about these cameras you bought. You getting help with color grading and that stuff, and the learning process is continued. I know we'll get back to the rap side of you at some point. Now, you said, okay, maybe it's time to get back into getting Backstreet a little more advanced than the 3 YouTube videos you had up. So you have your new cameras and you are advancing in terms of education. So you decided, okay, was it going to be more seasons now or episodes, or because you have 3?
Yeah.
Did it migrate to more episodes?
Well, the 3 that's on YouTube, it actually turned basically when we rebranded the show.
Okay.
The ones that are out now on Prime and Tubi are almost like a spin-off of the 3 that's on YouTube.
Okay.
So the 3 that's on YouTube was the original show. And then when we stepped back and upgraded everything and brought it back, I was like, do I want to continue this storyline? Or do I want to? I was like, I'll do both. I'll continue the storyline in a spin-off way so that people watching this won't get confused if they haven't seen the first 3. You get what I'm saying? So it'll go back and show everything eventually.
Right.
So and that's kind of how we did it. So some of the stuff is, if they seen the first 3, they be like, oh, okay, I get it. But if they haven't seen it, it's like they're not missing nothing.
Right. So you were able to connect it in such a way that even though you don't see this, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you see this, it's a connection to what. That's a brilliant mind in itself, Tekulve, that you are blessed with to be able to. That's not simple to you. You know, and you see, the people like you make things look easy until someone decides, oh, let me jump in. Because there's a lot of details. So the rebranded Backstreet, the series, is it 6 episodes?
Well, it's 4 episodes now that's out.
Right.
Season 2 is we're filming now.
Okay.
We're filming season 2 now. So season 2 I don't know, we got a lot of content. So it may be about 10 more episodes.
Wow. But how did Prime and Tubi, how did that connection come into fold?
Well, that came into my partner up in Atlanta.
Okay.
He saw the first 3 episodes, the one that did my color grading. He was like, man, this too good just to go on YouTube, bro. He was like, I'm gonna link you up with a distributor, and if your stuff is good enough, they can distribute you to all the major networks.
Okay.
All the online platforms and most of them. I think that with the exception of Netflix and like Hulu, you know, like that, but they Apple TV, Prime, but they have to pick you up.
Right.
You know, so what they do is they package your stuff and they present it, you know, to them, and if they're interested, they'll pick it up. So at first, like, and you know, when I linked up with the distributor, he was like, you got to pass quality control and this and that. He was like, very few people pass quality control. It take them at least a year.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
Oh boy.
So when I submitted everything to him, we passed it on the first try.
What?
And he was like, y'all passed it on the first try. You got everything synced up and lined up like we said. So he was like, your sound is good, the quality is good, your artwork is good, this is good. You know, he was like, you shouldn't have a problem being picked up by the networks. Yeah. So we got picked up by, I think, right now we're on 20 different networks.
Wow. So Prime and Tubi, Backstreet, the series, folks could go there and check out the first 4 episodes.
Exactly.
And they could always revisit the first 3 episodes on YouTube.
On YouTube. Well, on the website, Backstreet.
Which is on the website, backstreet.live.
Yeah, I think 2 of them is on YouTube. The third one is on the website. Well, all 3 of them is on the website. I know.
Wow. So you are preparing for season 2.
Yeah.
Do you have a launch date for 2024?
We're looking at probably the summer. But we're looking at the summer.
Right. Right.
Because it's a lot of content. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah.
Yeah, because well, based on your story up to this point, it's easy to understand the overflow of ideas.
Yeah.
Because you've been swinging, coming up, getting those cameras, networking, getting color grading, and just move. You could see how things kind of it's almost like Backstreet took you up and say, "Hey, let's go. I need you to."
Yeah.
So it's working through you. So I mean it.
And man, it's amazing. It's amazing to me because like I could see like season 2 is gonna be like crazy,
right.
crazy, way better than season 1.
Of course,
already,
of course.
it's on a whole nother level within itself. Like, and the way the storylines are connecting, like, and the new people that we bringing in as far as actors and new storylines and all of that, they're like it's the twist and it's gonna be on point. And then also I forgot to mention, with season 2, I put together another team.
Okay.
A writing team.
Right.
So that, I'm not the only one just sitting there writing everything. So
right.
So now I got more minds working as far as like to make the story better.
Right.
So and that's within
that
itself,
was
a huge help.
Yeah, because you're taking that off of your shoulder.
Yeah. So
you could free up and see more stuff from an angle that is
exactly. So all I got to do is like, I'm a part of the writing team too, but like, so we do like content creation meetings,
right? Where
we sit down and we create the content, and then I take the content and I script it out,
right?
And make it all flow together into like a storyline.
Yeah. Wow. I see. Just you had up. Is it still going on? Casting.
Yes. We got a lot of casting to do. We got a casting call out now for the Perez family, which is Chino's family.
Yes.
We got, I think, the flashback casting call, which is for the younger version of Levi and Clarence and his sister, and we need 4 bodyguards, I think. The younger version I think that's for like 1 episode, I think. Maybe two.
Right.
And then we're also going to be doing another casting call. Basically, I do it totally different than probably Hollywood or the normal way they do it.
Right.
I do what we call film scripts.